I didn't even know they got nerfed. I am glad we have good people like you. To be fair, this was literally on update day, but I already told them that. Didn't need a nerf, should have been buffed. But this game is ancient now, and also arse. Better to watch big, beautiful Resident Evil and Silent Hill playthroughs instead. So true, Helly, keep up the bait. The bait that clearly worked if you look at comments such as, I know you trash AF saying they need a buff on EX cars. I am highly against Evo, as I see it as no purpose in it in PvP. But in cases like OTR and clearing yourself of your last known location, or getting rid of the cops, I'd say it's fair use. Just let the cops get you. It's nothing as bad is going to happen. It's a video game. And now they're completely useless, aside from running away. If anything, RC personal vehicle should be immune to EMP blasts. Think they're unbalanced? Think again, and think about all the air vehicles that can and will completely annihilate them. Anytime I tried using one, I was blown up by an oppressor or a combat helicopter. And now I can't even use them against ground targets, as they can just shut me off with an EMP. Not using RC vehicles anytime soon. This nerf was built for people like you, man. They killed RC cars! To be honest, I'd still take this over them being used aggressively. If someone wants to be a beta cuck and allow me to get sturdy on their block for free because they bail out of every possible threat, then that's of no concern to me. What are they gonna do? Escape me to death? KW. Yes, they are going to escape you to death. They just are going to do that. That is what RCs do now. Defense meta is still dangerous to you. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't believe that you're a rogue / Molotov main either. Only a fucking Imani-Tech nerd would be unconcerned about defense meta, because you are defense meta. At least in Nerf is there. It's just lazy though. Like, why? Ask for more. Ask for the things that actually give a problem. Nah, I hate RC with a passion, and that jet, the Raichu by the way, was barely a threat. If you're on foot, it's so easy to counter. I can tell you don't actually PvP. Please stop talking. Not my fault you can't counter it. Who the fuck said that? Why would any nerf be good? Let's be real. It's called a nerf for a reason. You know, like, nerfs are good for the game because it's like balancing the game, right? Just the same way that buffs are good or bad. Damn, now I'm gonna miss loading into sessions and spamming the RC Bandito on the highest level person in the lobby. This nerf is more than fair. Just look at the comments. Noob rage and mental breakdowns everywhere. That alone proves it worked. A 5-minute cooldown is already enough. Sharing it across RCs would be overkill. And if you can't even land a single EMP shot, it's not the nerf, it's your aim. 5-minute with no universal does successfully make the RC worse. That being said, there are other reasons why this was an extremely disappointing change. RCs are far from the highest priority issue with the game's balance. The Raiju, Railgun, and Avenger are far more deserving of a nerf. The game is also lacking good armor counters, so buffs to the Savage, Laser, and Anti-Aircraft Chiller would have done a lot more for the game's health. A shorter but universal cooldown would have been much better. Let's say instead of the current nerf, RC's got a 2 to 3 minute universal cooldown. This would punish being aggressive with the RCs less than the current change, while preventing people from simply waiting out the 5-minute timer in one of the other RCs. Every time you blow up someone's RC, you would be guaranteed 2 to 3 minutes where you can actually fight them and not have to worry about them immediately jumping into another RC. You should work on your aim. Even before the RCs got nerfed, you can still take them out with helmet swaps or sticky bombs. The real problem is the Oppressor Mach 2. It started the whole mess of overpowered add-ons. Without it, we wouldn't even need a Monitech that badly. The Mach 2 killed off vehicle variety, forcing people to stick with a few unrealistic options. There are only a few solid counters: a Monitech, railgun swaps, sticky bombs, and the Deluxer. Basically a Mach 2 but less toxic. How do you get that so wrong? Doomsday, hell, gun running started the unrealistic crap. How do you come to the what the hell are you talking about? You guys can't even shoot down RCs, crying out that the Nerf is not enough. Now, listen to items that are barely used, saying it is possible to take out the OP Mach II. Yeah, right. It's technically possible, technically, but you don't have that technique. If you're crazy enough, you could blast Mach II in the sky with a railgun swap while on foot. Fuck you notification on my phone while I do this accent. Railgun swap while on foot. But you can't. Please keep the list to yourself and deal with the RC toy cars first. They're coming for you. Just the most assumptive and dismissive guy I've ever had in my comments. What the fuck is this? Now, I'm not missing the point. It's just your weak game missing the RCs. In the video, you say it's more annoying now because people use RCs defensively. But that only happened because the offensive use was nerfed. That is the nerf working. And let's be real, a 5-minute cooldown is meaningless. Over time, RC usage will naturally drop. It's not a nerf, not a punishment, or deletion. Learn the difference. If your point is that our aim sucks, then the EMP does make it a deletion thing, but that's not true. It's also just not true that it's a proper nerf. It is a punishment to an aggressive playstyle. You're just factually wrong. What are you doing on a PvP edutainment channel arguing with the fucking teacher?